here is the adorable little bookmark. It is just a piece of paper folded in half. See, nothing there, completely plain, pretty cool. And then you shut it and it connects. And the whole secret is that it has a magnet inside. So I can go ahead and I can like put that on there and it's going to stay because the magnet has it grabbed, which I think is super cool. I love how there's just so many itty bitty little stamps and little dies that go with this set. There's a wreath right here that has a die. Just fabulous. Never mind the fact that you could go with stripes. There's a nice little design down here. So the scale of this set is truly versatile to do these adorable little projects. So all it is, 6 inches, 1 5/8 inches across, okay? And of course you want to score it so that you can fold it over, okay? So that's your base. Now the whole secret of this is that you have either an object, which I used Mrs. Claus, and of course the compass on the back side. But for this one, I figured I would go with some DSP. So I went ahead and cut this 1 1/2 inches wide by 2 3/4 long. So that is just a skosh smaller, and it will fit right there. And of course I did round those corners there. Once we get the magnets on here and lay this down, you're gonna see that that is the construction mostly, and then everything else is about embellishments. And that's what all of this ends up being. All these little pieces just end up being embellishments, which will be really fun. Now I am toying with the idea of distressing this a little bit. So these are the colors. This is the older pad, these are the new pads. So now I have those prepped and I have my magnets, which I'm going to need 2. There's the magnets. The size of the magnet is actually the exact same shape as a glue dot. So I'm going to put the magnet on there. And I found that it worked pretty well to have it right around down in this area. Kind of centered in the lower third. So I'm gonna go ahead and adhere that. So I have 1 magnet there. I need to put another magnet on this side. So what I'm gonna do is just let it sit there. Now granted, I put the glue dot on the wrong side, which is fine, because I really, before I put the glue dot there, I should have let the magnet tell me which side it wanted to flip to, because if I had flipped it over, the way that the magnet goes is it may not have been happy that way. So did you see what I did? I went ahead and I drew a circle around that spot. So now I'm going to take that magnet off. Now I have a mark, and now right in that mark is where I'm going to put another glue dot. So right where I put that circle mark, okay? I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly, but relatively in that spot. So now I have a glue dot on there, so I can pick it up with my finger. I now have a glue dot right here, exactly where it wants to be, and all I had to do is hover over it and it pulled it right down. So let the magnet do the work and it will attach. So now we have our magnet. Did you see? It just, you have it here and then it gets closer and then it just attracts to the other magnet and we have our bookmark. So that's the apparatus part. And now it's all about covering it up, covering the apparatus up, and then embellishing. I'm loving it already. Isn't that adorable with all the distressing and the red? Oh, I just think it's beautiful. Okay, so like I said, this Thinlet set is called Alpine Sports, and it goes and it's compatible and available through the bundle with Alpine Adventure. And the little pieces are just fabulous. So now I don't know if you guys can tell, but I went ahead and I added some sparkly, some of the new paint to that. So I went ahead and painted those. And I have that paint right here. The new all-purpose ink. Now I didn't have the white yet. I only have the champagne mist, but I think the champagne mist does amazing. So let me just go ahead and paint. And I want it to be somewhat thin. So I am going to put one above where the magnet is and one below where the magnet is. I love these mini dimensionals so much. Whoops. Okay, so I can feel it right there. And then I just want to get this lined up. Okay, there. So now I want these to be side to side. So I'll put one there, one there. Feel it, and it's right there. No, this is going to go right there. So now those dimensionals are on either side of that magnet. And then, yay, it just snapped. So now I have my two magnets. I really do like it with the rounded edges a whole lot more. And let's just put that right in there. Look at that. Isn't that cute? And then if I want to put in another one, there's that one. And it just sticks right to it. And then I have my little bookmarks in there. I love it. Love, love, love it. I could stick it out. I could have even punched a hole and added a ribbon up here so it sticks out of the planner. I think that would be great. But this die set just lended itself so much, the Alpine Adventures and the Alpine Sports Thinlet dies, to a project like this. I just love it. I think it came out great. Don't pass by these awesome sets when they have all these little itty bitties, because especially at Christmas time, it is just so fabulous to be able to make tags and make little bookmarks and so forth. And I just think this came out just super, super great. So there's that. I have this Santa left over from when I did some coloring. And it was just a little too wide for this particular bookmark, but I could definitely make another bookmark for sure. So I really love how they came out, and thank you guys so much. Create from within and go get crafty today.